So inspiring to see so many Yidden from throughout the community coming together tonight. And if you loved and you felt the energy in the room, if you loved and you felt the energy, the Koyach HaTorah, this is something that doesn't have to happen once a year, Memorial Day weekend. This is something that every single one of us can tap into every single morning. Every single day, right here in Avos Torah, is a Koyel Boiker, where you could find this Koyach HaTorah, this tzibur coming together under the leadership of the Rav. There's a great group coming together every morning to devote themselves every single day, to find time in the day to be kavei itim the Torah, and to learn with the bread, to learn with the geschmack, to learn with energy, to start the day off right. And every single one of you are invited to come and join us and find in your day the energy, the beautiful, beautiful Koyach HaTorah to come and just completely transform your life. So if anyone is interested and wants to join and find this beauty in their life every single day, come over to myself with the Rav Yitzchak, Solvay, and join us. If you have any questions, you want to hear more about what we're learning and how we're doing it, come and experience it. This is just the taste of what could be life. And now a few words from the Rav Shlita. I'm Shmuley Katz. I'm a member of the community, Rosh Kibur over here in the Koil.
Good evening, everybody. First of all, Shkoyach Shmuel. Also, thank everybody for coming out tonight on Memorial Day weekend. I know everybody has perhaps other commitments. Take the time to come and to learn together, b'chabura, to finish the Masechta. And I'd like to thank also Mrs. Wassilov for putting it together. Our good friend Mendy. And also Yonatan Cohen for making sure that everybody has chavrusas and everybody has dafim to be able to learn and to finish every line of the Masechta. And of course for all the sponsors, especially the Berkowitz family and all other sponsors that sponsor tonight, Zech Nishmat, Avamala Moshe Chaim. And especially for every single one of you that came, Migodel Vat Katan, even the small little kids that came out to learn with their parents, their fathers, and tremendous chos to be able to learn together with Rabbin. In this week's parasha, the first pasuk, in Mechukoisai Telechu, V'tzimtzvoisai Tishmeru V'asisa Moisam, Rashi says that it's not referring to just the regular learning of Torah, but it's rather referring to toiling in Torah, delving into Torah, to understand the Torah, exactly what we actually did here tonight, the interactiveness between chavrusas, between one and the next, and not just talking about just learning, actually understanding and toiling in the Torah. And the question is, how does Rashi know that? Doesn't say that we're talking about a male in the Torah, a toiling in the Torah, perhaps just talking about regular learning Torah. He takes out, he reads a couple of things. How does it know it means he's really toiling in Torah? The Chassam Sofer in this week's parasha says a beautiful thing. As we know, the Gemara tells us in Masechtas Kedushin, based on the pasuk in Parashat Vaschanan, Hayoim la'asoisan, today we do the mitzvah, u'lemachar lekabel schar. The schar only comes about lemachar olam haba. We don't get reward for a mitzvah in this world. Yet, in this week's parasha, it talks about all the rewards that's going to happen when you keep Torah mitzvahs. You'll see everything that's going to happen. Says the Chassam Sofer, that's true for an actual mitzvah. You're only going to get reward in l'olam haba. But the effort and the toiling, the preparation that a person puts in to the mitzvah, that's schar. He'll be able to reap that benefit in this world as well. Therefore, says the Chassam Sofer, must be that Rashi wasn't just talking about regular learning Torah, but we're talking about that he's learning Torah through the depth and toiling and putting the effort and preparation for Torah mitzvahs, and that's what we go ahead and we have schar in this world. been already close to 2 months that we lost our dear friend, Avram Abu, Moshe Chaim, Zichron Levracha, Abby Berkowitz. It's been a tremendous loss for us, for the whole community, and especially for his family. And when he did a mitzvah, it wasn't just doing a mitzvah. He did it with toiling, preparation, effort he put into every single mitzvah. And you see the effort. He didn't just help people, and he didn't just learn Torah. I mentioned it with Levaya. When you learn Torah, you wanted to make sure that you learn with Rashi and with Tosfos. And we see tonight how we get together in the Makom Torah, that he put in so much effort that it should be successful. And he only cared, of course, we daven here, but he wanted to make sure that people sit and learn Torah here. And not only learn Torah through Amelis, through understanding Torah, going through with Chavrusas, with her father, learning with his son, learning B'Chavrusa, giving over the Torah. And you see the Amelis that he put in, you see the schar. You see the reward that he was able to receive even in this world. The reward through the community that he helped build. And especially his wonderful family, wonderful children, Talmidei Chachamim, Bonin, B'nin V'chasen Rabbanon, grandchildren sitting and learning Torah, and it was his greatest pleasure. He used to talk about how his kids learn Torah. He used to say always, and any Dvar Torah that his children, grandchildren shared, he always went ahead and shared it with others. His greatest delight was himself to learn Torah, and to be able to share Torah with others as well. He gave a bracha. His wonderful wife, Ms. Aline Berkowitz, has been a partner with him and everything that he did, stood by him. She should be able to see her nechama, she should be able to continue to have nachas from a wonderful family, and his children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren should continue. They're already doing his wonderful legacy, should continue his wonderful legacy. We should all be able to have a nechama from him, and we should take chizuk and encouragement, how much he cared for every single one of us. As we mentioned, every single day he had somebody else that he cared about, somebody else that was on his agenda that he needed to help and he thought about, and we should learn and we should take chizuk from that. And for that, the greatest covet to call up his son, Shleimer, Stevie, to go ahead and to make the Siyium with Zechan Nishmas, his father.
Just before I make the Siyium, I just want to also echo what the Rav said. Thank you, everybody, so much for coming out to help learn, make the Siyium, dedicate the learning, Lila Nishmas, our father, Avram Abba Moshe Chaim. And I'm sure this is what would give him so much nachas, to be able to see the whole community coming together, learning, putting their efforts together, and doing something that we couldn't do alone, but together we can do together. And we, of course, appreciate so much thanks to the Rav for dedicating all the learning, the Mishnayos, everything that he does, Lilu Nishmas, our father. The last Gemara here says, Amar Rabbi Lazar, Amar Rabbi Chanina, Tamid Chamar Shalom Olam Shnamar V'chol Banayach Mudei Hashem Rab Shalom Banayach Atik Banayach Ele Banayach Shalom Rab Lo Havis Arzecha Ve'en Lam Mechshol Yishalom Mechilach Shalom Ronasayach L'man Achai B'Yadar B'Nav Shalom Bach L'man Beis Hashem Elokeinu Avak Shetolach Adonai Oz Le'amo Yitein Adonai Yvarech Esamo V'Shalom Hadron Alach Meseches Barachos V'Daitan Alon Daitan Alach Meseches Barachos V'Daitan Alon Lo Nis Nishminach Meseches Barachos Lo Sis Nishminan Lo Ba'avadahim Lo Ba'amadasi Hadron Alach Meseches Barachos V'Adrech Alon Daitan Alach Meseches Barachos V'Daitan Alon Lo Nis Nishminach Meseches Barachos Lo Sis Nishminan Lo Ba'amadahim Lo Ba'amadasi Hadron Alach Meseches Barachos V'Adrech Alon Daitan Alach Meseches Barachos V'Daitan Alon Lo Nis Nishminach Meseches Barachos Lo Sis Nishminan Lo Ba'amadahim Lo Ba'amadasi Yertzim Ufanach Adonai Eloheinu V'Levisenu Shtei Toraskim V'Nasenu B'Olam Hazeh Utzei Imanu L'Olam Haba Chanina Bar Papa Rami Bar Papa Nachman Bar Papa Achoy Bar Papa Apamari Bar Papa Rafin Bar Papa Rachish Bar Papa Surcha Bar Papa Ada Bar Papa Dora Bar Papa Harav Na Adonai Eloheinu Sibrei Toraskim B'Finu V'Fio Samcha B'Yis Yisrael B'Niyan Kulanu Anachnim V'Tzetzenu V'Tzetzayam B'Yis Yisrael Kulanu Yodei Shemecha B'Lam Dei Sarasecha Me'evei Sechakmeni Mitzvasecha Ki Yilolim Hili Yili B'Sam B'Chukecha L'man Lo Evo Sh'Olam Elashkach Kidacha Kivam Kisani Baruch Atah Adonai Lamdeinu Kukecha Amen 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 Selav V'Ayed Modim Anachnu V'Panecha Adonai Eloheinu V'Levisenu Shetam T'Chalkeinu Yoshrei Beis HaMedrash V'Osam T'Chalkeinu Yoshrei Krana Shana Mashkim V'Hem Mashkim Anu Mashkim T'Veri Torah V'Hem Mashkim T'Varam Telem Anu Amelim V'Hem Amelim Anu Amelim M'Kavim Sachar V'Hem Amelim V'Hem M'Kavim Sachar Anu Ratzim V'Hem Ratzim Anu Ratzim L'Chayil L'Mava V'Hem Ratzim L'Ver Shachas Shnamar Ba'ata L'Him T'Hardim L'Ver Shachas Am Sheidam M'Mirma Lo Yachar Tzu Yemei V'Ani Yiftach Bach Yeratzom Ufanecha Adonai Elohai Shem Shadartanu L'Sayim Mesechas Brachos Kein Tazreinu Lahaschil Mesechos Yisfar Machim L'Saimim Lilmud Ulami Lishmer L'Lasus L'Kaim Kol Divrei Salmon Torasecha V'Yabo Zchus Kol Atanim V'Amaram Salmid Chachamim Yamod Liu Zari Shalotam Shatorah Mipiyum Zari Yarolam Miskayim Banu Misachalech Kal Kan Chosach B'Shach Kol Tishmar Lecha B'Kitzos Yitzchecha Kibiyu Yirbu Yosef Yamecha V'Yosifu Chashnoschem Orech Yom Minum Kol Sher B'Chavar Nes Emoitena Adonai Baruch Shmo Shalom Yiskadav Yiskadav Shmiravo Yasilis Chadaso Rachi Yamaisai Olatoko Yason Yilachai Almo Nimne Karti Jerusalem Shachola Hechol Bigabe Merka Bufana Nufra Minaro Yasavu Bufana Dishmai Was Yasrei Yamech Kucher Bichum Ban Chusivi Kare B'Chayich Yatzmach Bukar Mikar Mishichay Choni B'Chor B'Chay D'Chol Beis Yisrael B'Agalos Man Karivim Yitzbarach, Yishtabach, Yitzbarach, Yisrael, Yistasev, Yisadar, Yisadar, Yisalosh, Shmen Yurchav, Ruchu, Elam, Kodok, Sev, Yishir, Asad, Kozav, Menachem, Asad, Amiram, Yam, Avim, Ram, Yisrael, Barav, Ram, Tamidei, Hama, Kol, Tamidei, Salmidei, Hama, Komanda, Skimarai, Sav, Yivi, Asra, Dim, Dichol, Asar, Yasar, Yehilar, Mechon, Shlomer, Avachina, B'chiz, V'racham, Min, Mechayin, Erichin, Mizor, Vicheh, Prokanam, Min, Kadam, Avon, Vishma, Yavim, Ram, Shmai Chaim Aleinu Val Kol Yisrael V'Imromen. Oseh Shalom V'Imromav Yaseh Shalom Aleinu Val Kol Yisrael V'Imromen.